Make sure I get that sucker down at the bottom there. The wind's almost at my back now. Well, it's coming strong. There you go. There's one. Oh my. Oh, that's a big one.
Good morning, YouTube. It's the Oakster back at it again with an edition of 302 Fishing. Guys, today is going to be a very special episode. I've been really excited about this. Bam. This is the Mag Draft by Megabass. I ordered it from Japan by 3 weeks ago. It took it to get here almost 3 weeks. So I've been waiting to do this episode. I talked to Thunder. I was like, man, I've got this swim bait on the way, and I cannot wait to get out there and see if I can catch one of these pre-spawn bass. Now, speaking of pre-spawn, Thunder and I believe that the pre-spawn is literally like a week, 2 weeks tops around the corner. I really, guys, it's almost here. So these bass are going to start feeding up big time. Besides the Mag Draft, I'm going to dedicate this whole episode to trying to catch at least one fish on the Mag Draft. If I do, then I will switch over to another bait, probably my red rattle trap. I love my red rattle trap. If you guys didn't see our last episode when Thunder and I were using the red lipless crankbaits, man, I used the Bagleys, he used a Guggen bait. You guys have to go check it out. It was amazing. If we added up probably our biggest 5 fish, it came to a total of probably somewhere around 23, 24 pounds for a 5 fish limit. It was awesome. So hopefully we have another day like that today. So I'm gonna get out there. Guys, stay with me, and hopefully we get some fish on.
Okay, guys. Like I discussed earlier, I came out to play today. We're throwing the big boys. We're not throwing anything. If we can't just steady crank it, steady reel it, we're not using it. So we're gonna see what we got here. See what the old Mag Drag's got for me today. Kind of having to slow reel this thing because the wind is so bad right now that I really have no choice. But this is the 6-inch Megabass Mag Draft. I've got it paired up on my 7-foot 9-inch Tournament Series rod by Cabela's. Yeah, as I discussed earlier, you know, I really do like using these bigger rods. It gives you more set power when you get that big hit. And not to mention, the longer the rod, the more stiff. This is a heavy. This rod here is made specifically for swim baits, umbrella rigs, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna go ahead and let it sink down to the bottom. Just let it sit, sink. Give it about 1/1000, 2/1000, 3/1000. Every one of your 1/1000s, 2/1000s, how much you let it hit, let it drop before you start reeling, depending on how deep the particular body of water you're fishing on at the time is. And then what I want to do is make sure that I'm close to that bottom. Looks good coming through the water though, don't it? Look at that. Look at that tail action. I'm gonna bring it back here for you guys. Let it sink a little bit. Look at that. Got really cool action on it. You have to make sure you have the mindset though when you are fishing a 6-inch swim bait, a lure of this size, that you have to show patience. You can't just give up on it if you throw it 20 times and not catch anything, because it's a big bait. So not just any fish is going to come up and hit this thing, but when you do get one to hit it, 9 times out of 10 that sucker's probably going to be at least over 3 pounds. One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Here we go. There we go, guys. There we go. Mag Draft. Look at this. Look at that. Now, in the all-time eating my own words, I said that usually 9 times out of 10 if you catch something with this lure, it'll probably be at least 3 pounds minimum. As you can see, this bass came in and hit it in the head, which when you can tell that a bass is really hungry, they have a tendency to come in and eat that head. And that's exactly what happened here. So I was able to catch this one because the hook is front loaded on that magnet, if you guys see that right there. But check this out. This is probably a 12-inch, maybe a 13-inch bass. Caught it on a 6-inch swim bait. So let me move it over here so you can see it a little better. Check that out. It's crazy. Swim baiting it. Now, what does that tell us fishermen here in Delaware? That these bass are feeding up for the spawn. It is official. Okay? It is happening right here in Delaware right now. So that's a good sign. All of my fellow fishermen that fish a lot, they know exactly what this means, that this little guy hit this big bait. Thank you, guy. He gone. If you guys take notice, I am not reeling this very fast. Like, not fast at all. This is the Black Max. It's the 6.4 to 1. So it's not taking up an abundance amount of line with every crank. Nice, slow paced. That's what this thing's doing. If this wind wasn't blowing directly in my face, cast this thing a mile. I tell you guys, a lot of people do not like fishing big swim baits. 1, because they don't have the patience, but 2, because they feel like they don't know how to present it correctly. You know, it's not hard to properly fish a swim bait. If you're not using like one of those Y glides or something like that, the S Waver by River Sea, the ones that jerk back and forth when you there, now that involves a little bit of technique as far as your jerking action goes. But these big swim baits, you cast them and you swim them fast or swim them slow. It's like a skillless kind of lure, if you ask me, because it just basically it does everything by itself. All you have to do is reel it in and find out what depth the fish are at, and then that is when, if you can get that peg down, you'll have no problem with this thing. And that's part of the frustrations of using a big bait like this. Some smaller fish come up and hit it and makes you think you got something that you don't. But it's okay. It's only a matter of time for a real decent sized one comes up and hit this sucker. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to my lipless crankbait, the Bagleys, the one I had so much success on. That's just me taking a poke at my last video. I'm going to go ahead and get it out, and hopefully, man, this is exactly what they're looking for. I am not giving up on this. I'm just setting it down for a little bit. I still got a lot of pond to fish with this thing, but I'm gonna switch it up between this and my red lipless crankbait by Bagley's. And I just seen 3, like it looked like crappie, swim by. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my micro rod out of my truck as well, and I think I have a couple chatterbaits, maybe some flashbacks in there, but hopefully I remember to bring them. If I didn't, then I guess I won't be using them. I'll use something else. Oh, there we go. Something feels like could be a small bass. Oh yeah. Come here, baby. 3rd cast with it, guys. Banged one out. So nothing of any real size today so far. That's okay. Day's still early. Not bad size. Here we go. Thank you very much. I tell you what I love about this combo setup, the Silver Max with this 7'3" Mojo Bass Series by St. Croix, is castability. I'd have to say that's probably my #1 favorite thing about it, is even on windy days, you can really cut through that wind. This thing can cast. Oh man, it's a great casting combination together. There we go, guys. There's another one. As soon as I sped up that cadence, came in and oh, that's a little better. A little bit better. Bang. Well, I made a joke last time in our last video that in early spring, it's not even really spring yet, but early spring, red means dead. Now, the funny part about this is that bait from the last episode that I threw probably 250, 300 times and only caught that one huge one at the end. So, I'm still tripping out about that. This is my 5th cast with this lure and I've already caught 2 bass with it. I'm thinking that this is going to be a go-to staple bait in here today. Let's get you back in. Thank you very much. There it is. Oh yeah, that's better. Feels better anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna say this was a little better. He's kind of hossing me a little bit here. Oh, he came off right there. As soon as I switched and went the other way, he came off. I seen it. He was right here out in front of me. Hopefully you guys were able to see that. I could tell he only had about 1 hook in him. There we go, guys. Doesn't feel very big again. He's like, get that thing out of my face. All right. They're getting better, guys. They're getting better. Excellent. All right. Thank you very much. He gone. The wind has actually stopped here for about 5 seconds. I'm able to throw a pretty far cast out there. Well, you can definitely tell spring is in the air. It's 66 degrees out right now. All the trees around me have buds on them. All of them. So we made it. We made it through another hard winter. That's a joke. This winter hasn't been hard at all here in Delaware. It's actually very, very mild. I think we had like 1/10 of snow, like 1/10 of an inch. How you doing, buddy? I got a couple of crappies. Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of crappies. That's about all I've got so far. But thank you, man. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crappie. I can definitely tell these are crappie. It just swam right by me. Boy, these crappie are out searching today. And these no-see-ums are everywhere out here. That's probably, honestly, what these crappie are searching for, these no-see-ums. I can see them landing on the water over here. These no-see-ums get on the water and they start flapping because they can't get off. Next thing you know, whap! There it goes. Old crappie or a bluegill or even maybe a small bass come up and smack it. A couple more casts, we're going to take this show on the road. I'm going to head around to the other side of the pond here. Oh, there we go, guys. That one feels a little nicer. Oh yeah. Unless I got it foul hooked, I don't know. Oh, there you go. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Red, 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 red. Man, oh man. Thank you very much. Make sure I get that sucker down at the bottom there. The wind's almost at my back now. Well, it's coming strong. There you go. There's one. Oh my. Oh, that's a big one. Stay on, baby. Stay on. Stay on, baby. Stay on. Stay on, baby. There we go. Get off there. Get off there. I'll make sure I don't step in any of this real deep stuff. There you go. Come here, baby. Oh, there we go. A little better. A little better. Nice little chunk. Yes. Very nice. We gotta switch hands here, guys. Sorry about that. Gotta be real careful underneath this gill plate because you don't want to tear his lungs up. So his gills, hence gill plate. But you get, look how fat this one's been feeding up. Look at that big old chunk. Nice. All right, it's probably the biggest one of the day. I'll say probably about 2.5 pounds. All right, and old fat girl's gone. Oh, there's the president's helicopter. Look at that. Look at that. What's that, Marine 1, 4, something like that? I'm not sure, but it's Marine one of them. I think it's Marine 1. Look at it. That's cool. So I just released that bass. Now, let's see if there's another one out there in the same exact spot. I cast it pretty much in the same exact spot. I think they're kind of schooled up out there. I think there's a little honey hole, perhaps. There we go, guys. Bang. There we go. So, I said earlier today, guys, in the intro, I was going to find out if this was the real deal or if I just happened to just get lucky using that bait at the other pond the other day from our last video. And I'll tell you right now, she's everything I thought she was and then some. Thank you very much. She's gone. Right here, guys. This thing is a monster, and I don't even have the red hooks on it today. So just imagine. You've restored my faith, my friend.
All right, guys, that's it. It's over. It's a wrap. I accomplished my mission for today. When I set out today, I wanted to catch at least one fish on that 6-inch swim bait by Megabass. Took me like 45 minutes to get the job done, but I was able to get it done nevertheless. And then I switched over to my red rattle trap. Guys, that's my staple for this time of the year. If I was on a boat and I had one lure to fish with for the whole day, that would be the one I chose for obvious reasons. I smacked them up today. Guys, it was such a great episode. How cool was it to watch Marine One fly over? Huh? That was awesome. Anytime you can look up at the skies and see our president flying over is a good day. Not to mention, it reached 72 degrees today. You heard me right. In Delaware, in the north, 72 degrees. So God blessed us with a great day of fishing, and I couldn't be more thankful. So if you guys like the videos that we're putting out, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so the next time Thunder and I have an opportunity to drop you a video, you get updated as soon as it hits. Guys, until next time, fish on.